How old do you think that? Oh, here we go. Let's go. Got a hooded man and a damsel in distress. What? Luigi's about to get bopped. It's over. Luigi's Mansion 3. Coming to Nintendo Switch. What the Oh, that's a big dude. It is dead. Oh, Luigi is fucked! They straight up killed him! Alright. That's Simon Belmont. Oh, rip quality? Yup, Simon Belmont. Woo! Hit him with the slavery whip. Classic. Oh shit, okay. What? Got a final smash. Alright, Simon Belmont confirmed. Okay, we got a Castlevania stage. Let's go.
You don't belong in this world, monster!
Richter? I don't know who this dude is. Another Castlevania guy, I guess. Is this an Echo Fighter? I didn't play a lot of What the fuck? I didn't play a lot of Castlevania, so I only know Simon Belmont. That is death from Castlevania. Alright, whatever. Alright, so we got the official crossover. The leak is confirmed. I knew this about a couple months ago, but I didn't think it would actually happen, so... What the fuck? Poor Luigi. Alright, it's time for Sakurai. Let's go.
Hello, I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited. This is a follow-up to our recent announcements about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Without further ado,
legendary vampire hunter is
the
here.
legendary vampire hunter from the Castlevania series, Simon Belmont, is finally joining the roster. He's been given a bit of a makeover. His signature item is, of course, his holy whip, the far-flinging vampire killer. It leaves you open to attack, and it's a bit slow, but I think its average reach during normal attacks is longer than any other fighter's. He can move the whip freely.
Okay. Like Sheik.
His special attacks are very recognizable. The axe, cross, holy water, and uppercut.
Doesn't look very
While
powerful.
they may seem simple, they are very powerful. And his final smash is called Grand Cross.
Alright, that looks pretty hype. Too bad we don't use Smash Balls here.
Simon's stage is none other than Dracula's Castle. It's the darkest of stages in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. When an attack hits one of the candlesticks, an item will appear.
Oh, cool.
In this stage, bosses from across the Castlevania series will rear their ugly heads. They make Dracula's castle feel true to the world from whence they came.
Stay away, Dracula.
And when speaking of Castlevania, you can't forget to mention the music. For this stage, we will incorporate 34 music tracks, including
What?
new and classic tunes.
That's crazy.
The Castlevania series is very popular among our music team, and they were excited to work on these arrangements.
That's so much music for
Once
one
in a blue
stage.
moon,
Holy crap.
Simon's immortal rival will appear.
Vampire.
Dracula. Reborn every 100 years, he is eternally fated to wage war against descendants of the Belmont clan.
What is a man?
Under what conditions will he appear? Time will tell. Now, for a brand new assist trophy.
Alucard.
Alucard,
Dracula
son of
backwards.
Dracula, will lend his steel in battle. He wields the Chrysogrim, transforms into a bat, and dodges attacks by assuming mist form. He's very similar to his starring role in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Like other assist trophies, he's susceptible to attack and KO as well. Nevertheless, he'll prove to be quite challenging. And we have one more fighter for you.
One more fighter.
The vampire hunter who starred in classics like Castlevania Rondo of Blood, Richter Belmont, joins the battle. Richter is an echo fighter based on Simon. Though his strengths are the same, his look, voice, and animations all set him apart. Besides, the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate version of Simon can perform moves derived from Richter in his original games,
Oh,
so
he's an
it's
echo
hard to
fighter.
say who's really echoing who. I hope you'll enjoy them both.
That's cool.
Farewell.
I'd like to introduce two more Echo Fighters from completely different series while we're on the topic. Please take a look.
I'm not ready. More Fire Emblem bullshit? Wait, yo, that's the... Who is that? Crom, he finally... Oh, he's in now! He was the assist trophy last time. That's cool.
Not bad.
I guess he's a clone of Ike. Alright, cool. I remember in the last game it was like, damn, not this time. Maybe in the next Smash Bros. He's finally here. Let's go.
Ether.
Alright. What's the other one? Dark Samus. Let's go! Metroid representation in the house. Woo! I think I found my new main. It's done. Oh wow, there's a gangbang Samus right there. Dark laser. Phazon laser. Alright, I'll take it. That's good.
Crom and Dark Samus join the battle. You may have seen this coming. Both fighters have been highly requested. They're each slightly different than the fighters they're based on, so pick whoever you enjoy most. As you can see, depending on your settings, you can either display all Echo fighters separately on the fighter select screen or stack them with the fighters they're based on.
Nice.
When stacked, you can switch between them with the press of a button. This time, we plan to reveal the design of every fighter before the game launches. We'll have a few more to announce later, so stay tuned.
There's more oh my goodness. There's more fighters.
For stages, we're mainly including returning favorites. Allow me to introduce some of the stages we haven't shown before.
Pokemon Stadium 2. Brawl, let's go. Oh, no, it's the one match melee. Looks better now. This stage is banned. Brinstar, I love this stage. This is also banned. I love melee. Melee forever, man. Let's go. Summit up. Another classic stage for melee. This is also banned. Nova Pokemon League. Cool stage. Probably gonna be banned. Yeah, that's banned. I I didn't like this stage too much. Earthbound is a game you should not play when you're on drugs. I like this stage from Brawl. Band. Oh shit. FD looking clean. This is legal. New Donk City Hall. Oh, this new stage. Hopefully this is legal. This might be a counter pick. I like moving stages because it keeps everything. You gotta keep on your toes. Paulina's there too.
We put a lot of effort into enhancing the look of the stages
yes!
and rebalancing them as well.
Yes!
That said, for stages that originally appeared in the Nintendo 64 game, we prioritized nostalgia, intentionally keeping the classic look. The stage total is turning out to be pretty impressive. Let's compare it to the totals in previous games.
I love this stage. This is banned.
Now the total number of stages is, voila, 103.
103
We must be
stages.
crazy. If we exclude Battlefield, Final Destination, and Big Battlefield, we'd have exactly 100. But take a look at the stage select screen. Every stage can also be transformed into both Battlefield and Omega forms, so
That's
the total
amazing.
number of stages is actually more than 300. All of these stages can be played in 8-player battles, and they are all available from the beginning.
If you don't have a Switch, what's wrong with you? Like, what's wrong with
Additionally, you have the option to turn off stage hazards.
you? Can
When you're looking for a change of pace and don't want to be interrupted by hazards, select this option for a less chaotic experience.
Every stage is legal now. Like that. Oh my god.
Also, the order of the stages matches the order in which they were introduced in the series, just like the fighters.
Oh my god.
Regarding stages, we have a little surprise. Please take a look.
Another classic stage that I love for Melee. What? What's going on? What?
Check that out. While
just
playing,
whooped
the
a different
stage can
stage.
transform around you. But first, you must select the stage morph option.
Oh, thank God you could turn that off.
Then, you can pick 2 stages on the stage select menu.
Oh, dude, this actually might be sick.
Feel
for
free to
competitive.
choose any stages
You
you
just
like
pick
and
the
have
stage
fun.
and then it changes on the fly. All right, that's cool.
For the player who wants it all, My Music lets you select specific tracks for each stage, and this feature is making a return.
I never
Until
played
now,
Splatoon. I
each
don't care about
stage
Splatoon.
had its own set of music tracks. But this time, the tracks are organized by series instead. For example, as long as you're playing on a stage based on the Legend of Zelda series, you can pick any of the tracks included from that series.
Nice. Cool.
Now for the total number of music tracks from stages. This is
100
also
million.
ultimate.
Alright, need to slow down. Wait, what?
Oh wow, more than
800?
800 tracks. And if we count other types of music, like menus and fanfare, then there's actually about 900 compositions. If you played them all in a row, without
That's
looping
crazy.
or stopping, there's more than 28 hours worth of music.
Thank goodness for digital content.
These
Can you
game
imagine fitting
franchises
that on a
are a
disc?
big part of video game history, and the result is a massive library of memorable music. All of this packed into one game. This, in itself, is extraordinary.
I love Super Smash Bros.
Of course, there's a sound test menu as well. For your browsing pleasure, we've sorted all of the tracks by game series.
Let's go, Sakurai. Let's go.
It's like having an album for each series. If a track has no corresponding fighter or stage, or if it's from one title rather than a series, it can be found in the other section.
Dude, this is actually
You can
crazy.
create your own playlists too. Sort them in any order you like, anytime, as much as you want.
And this game will be $60 for all the music, like alone, even if you don't play the game.
In handheld mode, you can play music while the screen is turned off.
Your Switch is
It's
now an
kinda
iPod.
like using your Nintendo Switch as a
What?
music player. A huge variety of music has been collected for the game, and you can sample some of these tracks on the official website.
Alright, this is cool.
We're planning to add selections basically every week, so please stay tuned.
My favorite part about Brawl was the amazing soundtrack. I cannot wait to get the soundtrack.
Some of you may have experienced the game already, but I'd still like to show you some things about the multiplayer battle rules. Now the first thing you will select is the rules. If you create your own rule set, you can immediately begin playing with those rules at any time. In addition to time battle and stock battle, stamina battle is now treated as one of the standard Smash modes. There's
Oh,
a
cool.
different feeling of intensity in these battles.
Then you pick a stage.
This time, stage selection comes before fighter selection. This way, you can pick a fighter based on how well suited they are for the stage. Or let the last battle's loser pick the next stage to even the odds.
Tournament life is looking really good. Sudden death.
In sudden death, you not only start with 300% damage, but the camera will steadily zoom in. This creates a nice sense of urgency.
Final
Chargeable
Smash
final
meter?
smashes are now a selectable option.
Wait, what?
During a match, your final smash meter will fill, and then,
Dude,
once it's maxed
PlayStation
out, you
All-Stars
can use
Battle
the weaker
Royale?
final smash.
Let's go! Less powerful Final Smash, I see.
When you apply this option to a match, things can get really flashy. If you're up for a party, please try it out.
That's cool.
By the way, no two final smashes will happen simultaneously. There are other additions to the battle modes too.
Squad Strike.
We've added in Squad Strike.
Yo, crew battles?
It's a 5-on-5 or 3-on-3
Let's
elimination
go!
style battle to decide the winner. Each player will use 5 consecutive
All-Star
fighters
mode!
in one
Yo!
battle, but it might be fun for multiple players to take turns as well. We're also including tourney mode. Choose the number of players and CPU participants, and the game will automatically structure a tournament bracket.
This is amazing.
Up to 32 players can join the tournament, so it's great for parties too.
Smashdown.
We're adding a special Smash mode called Smashdown. After a battle in this mode, the previously selected fighters will no longer be available to use in the next battle, so each player must select a different fighter.
Ooh.
It definitely pays off to be skilled with multiple fighters. You could also strategically pick a fighter your opponent is good with before they can.
Training mode.
The new training mode will feature an exclusive stage. We've displayed a grid so it's easy to measure distance and more.
Cool.
You can also
Street Fighter
display
now.
launch distance.
That's really awesome.
The red line predicts your trajectory at 0% damage, and the blue line is for 100% damage. The fighter's weight is factored in at the moment of impact.
Oh, graph paper now. Classic mode.
The single-player mode, in which players battle against a series of fighters, will return in the form of classic mode. Each fighter has a set series of stages and opponents they will face. Now, let me introduce you to some new items, Pokemon, and assist trophies.
Gotta catch them all. Banana. Oh, banana. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, die. Bomber. Death Sight. Damn. That's banned. Rage Blaster. The higher your damage are, the stronger it is. Damn, did a lot of damage. Did like almost 30 damage. Pokemon! Yes! The best part of Smash Brothers. Alone Executor. No one's getting over that hump. Abra! What do you get? What? That's banned. You stay away, vile demon. Solageo. Gala, Moon, and Sun. Hadouken! Mimikyu. That's bad. That's assault. I didn't consent to that at all. Wow, he died. Mimikyu. Vulpix. And oh, fire and ice. Alright, Todoroki. Uh-oh. Shadow. That guy's dead. Come on, cute Pokemon. Whoa! Ditto copies you. Yes, X! 0. Ben. He was always the cooler Mega Man. Maybe Knuckles will come in the next Smash Brothers. Crystal from Star Fox. Hot Trap. Fuck those things. Captain from Animal Crossing. Drive by! Chef Kawasaki from Kirby. Ray Fox from Metal Gear. Who's Nikki? Pick the chat. What's going on? Shovel Knight from Shovel Knight. Oh, he found food. The moon from Majora's Mask. What the fuck?
All of them can be considered special guests, and another powerful one has just arrived.
Who? Who, Sakurai? I don't recognize this landscape at all. Who's that?
From the Monster Hunter series, Rathalos swoops in.
What? Monster Hunter? That's not fair at all.
He
This looks
appears
like...
as a boss,
All right,
but he
that's
can
pretty
also
cool.
show up as an assist trophy.
Seems a little OP.
Actually, he's the first character to appear as both.
It's almost over.
Before we go, I'd like us to take a quick look at the main menu.
Oh, how's it look? Hopefully not stupid. What? Why is that hidden? Alright, the UI
As you can
looks
see,
a lot better
there's
this
a
time.
mysterious mode here, but we can't talk about that just yet. Also, there's a dashboard on the right side of the screen. This can be accessed at any time by pressing the ZR button. Options and control descriptions are listed here as well.
Alright, this is hype.
That's all for today's announcement. The entire development team is putting all of their energy into finishing the game, so please be patient until launch day. Thank you so much for watching.
Sakurai! Oh no. What's happening? Are we gonna die? All the bad guys. King K. Rool! He's here! He's... After 10,000 years, Come on, just show it. Come on. Yeah! Yes! Wait, what? Come on, don't do that to me. Man, fuck DDD. There we go! Let's go! King Rool is finally here! Yes! Sakurai, you are God, man. Let's go! Yo, super armor! What a fat bastard! Whoa, he's gonna counter? Oh. Alright, this is the best direct in the world. Let's go. Yo, from the A64! The Battle of the Titans begins now! In Super Smash Bros. Ultimate! Oh, that was so good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's amazing! Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, that's, So where do they go now? Simon Belmont? The other Simon Belmont. Chrome. Dark Samus. King Rool. You think there's any more room for any more characters? I mean, there's gotta be. I see some room. I see some room. Oh my god, that was great. Well, guys, that's a direct. If you missed it, I'm gonna throw it up on the channel. That was an experience. That's all I gotta say about that. That was a good direct. That was very good.